Hey guys, today I'm going to be reviewing some new custom plushies that I made, and the first one I'm going to show is Mr. Hops. So here is Mr. Hops. I really like how this plushie turned out. The ears have some wires in them to bend. Here are the little eyes. Here's the little buck tooth. Here is his bow tie. I used a bootleg Bonnie plush for the bow tie, and I just glued it onto the plush. Here are the little pants. Here is the back of the plush. He has a little tail, but it didn't turn out as well as I hoped. And I'm probably going to remake the tail, but I'm not sure. But here is Mr. Hops, and I made the evil variant that you see in the game. So here's the evil variant I made. Honestly, it's not the best. I really don't like how he looks. I'm probably going to remake him, more than likely, but here is the evil variant of Mr. Hops. I do like the teeth, though. I use little toothpicks and I color them red, and that's like the only thing I like about this plush. I'll probably remake him soon, but I'm not sure. But here is the evil variant of Mr. Hops, along with the normal variant. And here is a comparison of my old paper crafts of Mr. Hops to the new plushies I made. The next character I made is Six from Little Nightmares. I really like how this one turned out. I based it off of the old paper craft I made, so here's a little comparison. So for the raincoat, I just used Sharpie to add on the little details. And here is Six's face. Here is the back of the plush. And here's the front. Here are the little arms. And here's the little feet. And I'll probably make some of the other characters from Little Nightmares, like the gnomes and Roger the janitor and the lady. But I'm not sure. But this is Six from Little Nightmares. And I might make the others. I don't know. I haven't really decided yet. But here is Six. The next character I made is the Goose from the Untitled Goose game. So I had to take apart my old Goose paper craft that I made, and I used the old paper craft to make this plushie. So here are the goose's wings, here are the little feet, here are the eyes on the goose, and here's the beak. And the beak is the only thing I really don't like about this plush. I feel like I could have done a better job, and I'll probably redo the beak in the future, but for now, here is the Goose from the Untitled Goose game. The next characters is from Among Us, so here are some of the crewmates I made. I made the red crewmate, cyan, pink, orange, lime, yellow, and the imposter. They're all basically the same except for the yellow crewmate and the imposter because, well, obviously the imposter has teeth and a long tongue, and the yellow crewmate you can take apart to make it a dead body. Also, I am aware that they did make official Among Us plushies. They made a red crewmate plush, but it's currently sold out, and if they do restock it, I might get it. But here are all the crewmates that I made, along with the dead body and the imposter. Here is a comparison of my Henry Stickmin plush to the red crewmate. The next character I made is from a really hated game. A lot of people hate on this game because it's really similar to another game that I will mention. But here is Gleam from Gleamlight. So Gleam is from an indie game called Gleamlight, and the game isn't really as popular as Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight is a way better game than Gleamlight, but I do like Gleamlight in some sort of way. It's an interesting game. I've played a little bit of it, and it's alright. It's not as good as Hollow Knight, obviously, but I decided to make the character from the game, and I really like how he turned out. I had to base on the sprite in the game and some of the official artwork, so it's not the best looking plush, and there's not that many pictures of the main character. So I really like how he turned out. Here's the little eyes, here's the little mouth, here's his scarf, here's his sword. The hat is removable. The little eyes, I used some plastic beads. Here are the little feet. Here is the back of the plush. And here is the front. Here is a comparison of the fan gamer Ghost plush or the Knight from Hollow Knight compared to the custom Gleam plush from Gleamlight. And also, before I finish up this review on the Gleam plush from Gleamlight, I'm going to say this. Gleamlight is an interesting game. It's not the best game out there, and obviously, this game is way better. Hollow Knight is a better game than this, but I still like Gleamlight. It tried to be unique, and I do like it. It's underrated in my opinion, but that's just me. But yeah, here is Gleam from Gleamlight. Also, by the way, this game is $20, so I would recommend just watching some gameplay on it before you try it out. But yeah, in my opinion, this game is not worth $20. It should be like at least 10 or 15. But the game is on Nintendo Switch and PC, so yeah. And so here are all of the new custom plushies I made.